Hello traders, hello investors, how are you doing today my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan and let's analyze the market. We see some very nice stuff going on. The NASDAQ composite is going up nicely today. So could this be the rise of the tech stocks? Let's talk about this and much more looking at the charts over here. When we analyze the NASDAQ index, what do we see? Long-term speaking, in the weekly chart, a few weeks ago, we just retested the previous support level. And right now we are bouncing back up as usual, and we already described this scenario many times in my previous videos. So right now a pullback to its EMA is 100% expected. Okay, it's totally natural. Now, how the NASDAQ index is going to react when it retests its EMA, I don't know. We will see. For the midterm, we see that it is trying to trigger a bullish pivot point for the first time since it did its record high up here in November last year, since Omicron, right? So right now, this is very good, okay? This is a very good sign. We had a bottom, a top, another bottom lower than the previous bottom down here. And if we break the previous top, this is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be an N of Nathan. This is a bullish pivot point. We are breaking the EMA in the daily chart, which is great. And if you are into chart patterns, this could be even a possible cup and handle chart pattern, right? Can you see the cup and the handle down here? So it is another bullish chart pattern. So this only reinforces our bullish thesis on the NASDAQ Composite Index. In the short term, we analyzed the long-term weekly chart, mid-term daily chart. Now let's take a look at the short term. Short-term speaking, we hit our first target, which was this little gap over here. Our second target is this gap, which is around 14,855 points, this purple line up here. Okay, that's our second target. I do not have any other targets beyond these points. So when we fill this gap, we'll have to study the NASDAQ again, see how to proceed. But for now, there's nothing around telling me that I should change my target up here. Okay, there is nothing, because there is not a single bearish reversal chart pattern. There is no bearish sign over here. There is no top sign. Yes, since we hit our first target, we just filled this gap. Now we could do a pullback easily. Okay, easily do a pullback. After all, this is a resistance level. If we do a resistance, we could easily fill this gap, making it a common gap. We could hit its EMA again, and that would be okay. The bullish bias would still be intact. The NASDAQ would still be doing higher highs, higher lows. That's just fine. That's expected. What we should not see is a crystal clear bearish structure, like a bearish pivot point. That would be annoying. That would be problematic. Then I believe that, okay, potentially the NASDAQ is going to drop to this purple line down here, 13,844 points. That's a possible target for a bearish reversal. But so far we don't see any of that. So as far as I know, we hit our target. Great. Now pullbacks are expected. It would be just an opportunity to buy, to add positions. Right now it is an opportunity to sell. If you want to sell position, sell half position, for instance, a pullback is just acceptable. Okay, if we go up, and I do believe we will go up, and I will explain better to you guys. Okay, the gap up here is our next target. The S&P is doing a very similar movement. Okay, it seems we have a runaway gap, but I don't know for sure. If we do a pullback from here, it's gonna be just a common gap. But we also have a target, 46.52. Okay, so yeah, this seems plausible. What's more, look at the 10-year yields over here. The 10-year yields are doing crystal clear top sign. This, my friends, is going to help the NASDAQ a lot. This is potentially a head and shoulders. It is doing a bearish pivot point up here. See this. It is already doing lower highs, lower lows. So it is triggering possible bearish pivot points all around. And when we analyze the daily chart, this, my friends, is called dark cloud cover candlestick pattern. And it is doing this candlestick pattern below a resistance in the weekly chart. So from here, we can expect that the yields are going to do a correction. I don't know for how long it is going to correct, but we do expect a correction. Again, guys, technical analysis is not predictive. It is 100% reactive. When I see a pattern like this, it is a sell. It is a crystal clear sell to me. The fear index VIX is also doing a crystal clear bearish pivot point. In this case, the target is at least the 16s down here. Okay, so yeah, it could drop a lot from here. So the indices are all pointing to the same direction, and I like that kind of configuration. It is telling to me that potentially, since the 10-year yields are dropping, they are doing bearish top signs all around. The fear index is doing a potential bearish pivot point. I see this as a potential bullish pivot point on the NASDAQ index. So yes, the tech stocks could easily fly from here. I am optimistic with this scenario, but I do not discard a short-term correction from here. I will keep you guys updated on the indices in this channel. Are you still watching me and you didn't click on the like button, or are you still not my subscriber? I think it is about time for you to subscribe to this channel, to join our community. Almost 1,000 subscribers, my friend. Thank you very much for your support, for your attention, for your kindness. Thanks a lot. Stay safe. See you guys on Friday on our next video. Bye bye.